Embarrassingly similar. Because she's intense and she's ambitious and she knows what she wants and she's strong and she's all about female empowerment, and I'm all about that. But I also have this very zen, mellow side of myself. I love my crystals. I have them in my bag. I do chakra balancing myself. I meditate. Wow. I'm a yogi. So we're very, very similar. Actually, when I auditioned for the part, the description was former neurotic lawyer turned healer who brings her neurosis and intensity to this zen world. And my manager was like, okay, so this is you.
You probably remember her from The Tax Collector, and now you can catch her on Netflix's Pretty Smart. She is the one and only Cinthya Carmona.
Yay! Hello! You are all so fine.
That's how you are.
We're
just
playing with the color.
Noticed that as soon as I walked in. Yeah. The vibes are real, but like we all, we're
complimenting each other very nicely.
I'm obsessed.
So Pretty Smart. I've actually seen it.
Yay!
I've seen like 5 or 6 episodes. I started it and I was like, am I gonna like this show? And then next thing you know, I'm 6 episodes in.
Of course.
And you're doing the whole hippie meditation situation. Your character is very forward and very, she's gonna tell you what she thinks.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us a little bit about your character for the people that haven't seen it?
Absolutely. So I play Solana Castellanos on the show, and Solana actually used to be a lawyer, and she worked for a huge firm, and she was really fierce, cutthroat, very ambitious, strong woman, and somewhere along the lines she had a little bit of a anxiety meltdown and became a healer.
Okay, so how similar are you to your character on Pretty Smart?
Embarrassingly similar. Because she's intense and she's ambitious and she knows what she wants and she's strong and she's all about female empowerment, and I'm all about that. But I also have this very zen, mellow side of myself. I love my crystals. I have them in my bag. I do chakra balancing myself. I meditate. Wow. I'm a yogi. So we're very, very similar. Actually, when I auditioned for the part, the description was former neurotic lawyer turned healer who brings her neurosis and intensity to this zen world. And my manager was like, okay, so this is you. This is gonna be perfect for you. And all of my friends who've watched the show and know me personally, they're like, you're playing yourself. Which, I don't know, she's a character, but yeah, we are very similar.
She's very much like a chispa on the show.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I wonder if that's Solana or if that's more like, I don't know, Solana reminds me a lot of the women in my family. I'm Latina, and we have chispa.
Where are you from?
I was born in Venezuela, but my entire family is from Colombia, from Barranquilla, which I just came from. I was there for 3 months.
And you did the PR for the show. How did you do that?
First of all, it's such a crazy time in the world. Obviously, with the pandemic, I think the one good thing I can say is that doing everything virtually, I was able to take off right after filming, which is so nice to have a vacation. But I got to do the entire press tour from my apartment in Barranquilla. And it was so special because it was my first project that I ever premiered in my country. Obviously, extremely proud. I got to meet people on the street that loved the show and like were talking to me in Spanish about the jokes that they loved, which I loved. Yes, it's incredible. And it was really special to host a premiere at my grandmother's house where I took my first steps, and she's no longer with us, but I like felt her spirit there with us. It was so special. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And we ordered empanadas.
So
and Colombian food, and we drank aguardiente,
of course,
and it was just the best premiere ever.
Well, I think that's like how you said, it's different times, but I think it's also such an opportunity, because you're able to do more interviews without having to travel, and you can get so many done in one day, and it's like you don't have to fix yourself up multiple days at a time. I mean, did you feel like you had more opportunities with the press as far as being able to do this from home?
Absolutely. It was just, it's the ease. It's really the ease of being able to do so many back-to-back. You know how press junkets are. We're doing like 40, 50 interviews back-to-back. And when you're there and you're in the studio and you're in person and you're like so, poised and you've got the lights on you, it can be really exhausting. Right. But the cast and I were able to knock them out. We were all in different places of the world. I think like Emily was shooting in Canada at the time. Olivia Macklin was having an amazing Greece getaway during the press junket. I was in Colombia. Michael Rosen was in New York. Like, we were all just living our best lives. And what's even better is that you can just do this, and I had sweatpants on at the bottom. I had like
the famous Zoom outfit.
Super glam up top and cozy, and I had my snacks in between interviews. It was a lot of fun, but this is also fun too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so much fun to dress up and to be here, and it's so official.
Outside.
I guess you say, yeah, it can be exhausting, but sometimes it's fun. Maybe it doesn't even feel like a job at times, but it was nice that you got to be home with your family.
It was so nice. It was so nice, and I'm a very proud Latina. I'm a very proud Colombian, so imagine just meeting people in Colombia that are watching and experiencing the show with you for the first time, and that, all of what that brought, that's definitely been one of the highlights of my career so far.
So have you heard of season 2 is starting? What are the things with it?
We don't know.
Oh my God.
No, I know.
Well, it's
we don't know
addicting.
yet.
So I'm sure you guys are gonna get another one because it's definitely an addicting show. You don't even realize what you're getting yourself into until you're. I was so into the episode with you playing the lawyer with the contract for the book.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God, when is it gonna happen? When are they gonna get caught? So it's very enticing.
That was episode 3, and we actually shot all of the episodes somewhat in order, but the first 3 we shot out of order. So we shot episode 3 first.
Oh, okay.
Insane. Yeah, that was our first episode. So that was my first day on set of a sitcom. This was my very first multicam sitcom. So when I watch that episode, I can see myself like dying in the best way. In the best way. We actually shot in the Sunset Bronson Studios in LA, which was so much fun. It was amazing to just have one place where we could come in, rehearse, go upstairs to our dressing rooms. It became our little house. I miss it so much.
I'm sure you missed your castmates. You know, you become a family. So that's
we love each other. We love each other. It doesn't always happen. I'm so used to working on a project, and you meet people and you bond, and sometimes you meet the person that you're supposed to be in love with that day, and you're like, hi, let's do this, right? But we actually got the chance to form a real friendship and a real bond with these incredible actors. I mean, you guys know them. Greg Sulkin, Emily Osment, Olivia Macklin, Michael C. Rosen. I love them so much. We talk all the time. It's crazy.
That's amazing. Now, is there anything you did, because you said you're so similar to this character.
Yes.
Is there anything you did to prepare that you felt like, okay, I need to prepare for this role because this is out of character for me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So even if I find myself to be very connected with a character and there's a lot of similarities, what's fun is to play what's different. So first I'll take a character and I'll be like, okay, I know her. This is me, but then when I really have fun is where she's totally different. So obviously I've never played a lawyer before, so I got the chance to shadow my attorney, Christina, who's amazing. I got to just see what her energy was like. She walks into a room and
owns it.
And just owns it. And so I shadowed her, just kind of studied what attorneys have to go through, what lawyers have to go through, what law school is like, just doing a little bit of that research. Went to a couple of kind of yuppie bars just to feel the vibe. And then what was really fun, I know I mentioned that I do meditation and I do yoga and I'm in that world, but now I really got to go in. Like now I'm heavy in it because I got my cards read. Things that Solana was doing on the show that I had never done. I'd never gotten like a tarot session. I had never had a Reiki session before. I had never actually gone to see a healer, and throughout the experience of filming in those 3 months, I was getting healing sessions every week.
Oh, that sounds magical.
It was absolutely magical. It's funny because I remember I reached out to a healer, the very first healer, and I'm like, hey, so I'm playing a healer on this new show, and I need to shadow you because I need to just get into this role. And he was literally like, oh, well, this might be the beginning of your own healing journey. And And I laughed at him, but it's actually what happened. So this character helped me so much in my real life.
That's the best part. It's beautiful.
But okay, so I have another question.
Yes, please, all of them.
Did anything happen crazy on set, or what is your most memorable scene that you shot?
Oh wow, that's tough. There were so many. But okay, so the episode, well, I don't know, have you seen the mouse episode yet?
The mouse?
You have to watch the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Cinthia, for joining us. I wish we could keep you for the whole time or for more episodes so you could be here forever. But we're running out of time, and we know you have a lot of media to do. So don't forget to follow us on Get a Girl TV and LATV Network. We'll see you all next time.